Hey, my name is Night. We've all heard of those people that dress up as clowns to terrorize the city they live in. Well, I've received an email from one such fellow. This is his story. Night. Thanks for taking the time to read my email. I've listened to your stories and realized that they are all written from the killer's perspective. They are all written by psychos. Whether they are genuine or not, they have inspired me to tell my own. Before I say anything, I want you to know that everything I say was done in the past. I've matured a lot, and I am no longer in that dark place. Anywho, I don't know where to start. I am a clown. I dress up and perform at little boys' and girls' birthday parties and whatnot. The pay sucks and the gigs are embarrassing. Any other guy or gal in the profession says any different, they're fibbing. Truth be told, I hated the job. I hated the kids. I hated the parents. I hated everything. Literally everything. Well, why would I choose this trade if I hated it, you ask? We can't hide from what we truly are. Now can we, Mr. Knight? You of all people should know that. When I said that I was a clown, I meant it. I am a clown through and through. The way I talk, the way I act, the way I think. What I am not is a fool that dresses up for kids and dances like a buffoon. That I am not. It was a way to be who I am, make some cash, and appear normal while doing it. Notice I said appear normal. As much as I have longed for it, normal is definitely something I will never be. These memories have haunted me for so long. Maybe finally releasing them will bring me peace, even if it's just a little bit. The real reason I put up with going to the gigs was to hunt. That's what I called it. I'd take mental notes of what family pulled up in what car. Who were the guardians of this kid, that kid? I knew it all. The funny thing is, everyone was laughing at me, like I'm the fool. The kids, the parents, when in reality, I'm more intelligent than they could ever comprehend, and I'd soon get the last laugh. How ironic. Anywho, after the party ended, I'd take a good long look at every child in attendance. There has always been something attractive about them. Not really sexually. The only way I can explain it is that they looked to me like a sheep looked to a wolf. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, as they were all getting in their parents' cars to go home, there was always one kid that would make eye contact with me and wave as they were pulling off. That child was my prey. I'd get a look at their license plate and memorize it. I have a photographic memory, so one good look is all I need. I keep an Alienware laptop in my car. I use it to track down the license plate numbers of my prey. Once I get a lock on an address, I move on it immediately. It's usually only a couple of miles or so from the house of the birthday party. When I get there, I just sit in my car and watch the house for hours, figuring out whose room is whose, waiting for all the lights to go off. Then another 2 hours, just to be safe. A hunter must be patient, Mr. Knight. When I feel it's time, I open my door slowly, careful not to cause a disturbance. I close it just as carefully. I tiptoe my way to the back of the house. I find the window to the little one's room and toss a jelly bean at it. Soon enough, the child moves his curtains to the side and looks at me. This part is tricky, but normally a big smile, a little dance, and the promise of some candy can get the job done. The kid smiles back and comes unlock the back door. When they open the door, I take a few steps back and open my arms wide as if I'm asking for a hug. But I'm not asking for a hug, Mr. Knight. Think of this gesture as you would a Venus flytrap. As the moth draws ever closer to the flame, so does a child into the arms of a clown. When they wrap their arms around me, I position their face into my chest and clamp my arms around them, squeezing with all of my strength. I let all of my hatred out on the child. After a couple of minutes or so, I come to my senses. It's almost as if I've awakened from a horrible nightmare. I am no longer angry, but I am now responsible for this lifeless child. And I hate myself for it. I take the body with me and bury it in the walls of my basement, along with the rest. I will not ask anyone for forgiveness. These sins are mine to bear. I'm ever so happy to have gotten that off my chest. Hopefully, I will find some semblance of peace now. Those were the final words of this man's letter. I have no respect for those that take the lives of the innocent. But if one has truly changed in his heart for the better, everyone deserves to find peace. Please subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comment section.